Put the bacon on a bit of thread, and you pull it gently, and it kind of gags in the back of it. Oh, hello!
Oh, hello there. Oh, you're watching the Armstrong and Miller Show. My name's Martin Bain-Jones of the Daily Telegraph. Top section.
I'm Craig Children of the Independent on Sunday. No particular section, it just kind of depends who's turned up.
Yes, or whether there's a last-minute rush over at Living, etc.
Yes, thank you, Martin.
Yes, you're watching the edgy channel, the channel that likes to take risks, the channel that pushes the boundaries.
Yes, yes. Maybe you're a person of colour. Maybe you're sexually attracted to people of the same gender as you. Maybe you're not fully able-bodied, or what the hell, maybe you're straight with a wife and 2 kids and a car in the garage. You're just watching Channel 4 for fun. It doesn't matter. You're all welcome.
They're nice, Craig. They're nice.
Come on, make it easy on yourself. If you only ask for help, any way you need to, any way you are to try it. Behind me, outside, out within. We can start it all again. Any way you need to, any way is all.
What's that noise?
Water pipe. Actually, do you ever get one of those mornings where you just can't be bothered? You know, you just feel completely...
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
It's been like that ever since I got up.
Tell you what, you go home.
I couldn't.
Now go on, off you go.
Who's going to cover you?
Don't worry about it. You get off.
You sure?
Yeah.
Coming up in 20 minutes on the all-weather pitch. Guess the weight of the homosexual. Mr. Davis from the Maths Department very kindly volunteered once more for that event this year to go along and show your support for Guess the weight of the homosexual.
Oh, yeah, nice and early. No watch. Right, okay, you're all volunteers. Okay, ear, because you need good ears to be a volunteer, yes? You need to listen to those who seek your help. Vol, why vol? Why vol? Vol, because vol means volo. When you volunteer, you are setting an example for others to follow. You are making followers. Und. Try not to make too much of an unt. Bit of a watchword for all of us there, isn't it?
Now they're talking about closing the Laser Quest. I mean, it's outrageous. You know, that Laser Quest is part of this community. It's been there since 1993. I mean, the church has barely been here 500 years longer than that. But now, apparently, if we want to go laser questing, you know, we've got to go all the way to Gloucester. I mean, it's all very well if you've got a car.
So, what are we going to do?
Let's take another look at it.
ITV are putting it out 4 hours a night, 7 days a week. Getting an audience of 20, 25 million a show.
But what is it?
Well, it just doesn't fit any of the known genres. It's certainly not a docu-soap.
We've had our top people on it since it began, and they've no idea how you're going to begin to describe it. The best they've come up with so far is it's an old man being washed in a bath by a nurse.
And it goes on like this for 4 hours, you say? And what happens? I mean, does he get out of the bath or have a shave?
Yeah, sort of like this all the way through.
Who's the old man?
He's a complete unknown. As far as we can tell, he's just an old man. We're off the map on this.
So, chaps, what are you going to do?
You stay right there. I'll go and find your specs.
Try your handbag, darling.
All right, darling, but don't blame me if I find them in your handbag.
I mean, it's ridiculous. The War Memorial has been there since... Well, since the war. And now they're going to close it. Apparently, we've got to go to the cenotaph now if we want to honour the fallen. I mean, it's all very well if you've got a car.
You are not going to believe this. You're not going to believe what the BP are putting out now. Go on, stick it on. Literally, you haven't got a clue, mate. Well, hang on. You've got to say it's fantastic.
What?
Hang on, here it comes.
She's not.
No, no, what are you doing over there?
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, boy. Come on, lady, come on.
Yeah.
I can remember the day Graham and I first met. We just clicked. We had the same drives, the same ambitions, the same outlook on life. So it was really no surprise we went into business together. We begged and scraped to raise the funds, and soon we were up and running. I suppose you could say that Graham was the creative mind and I was the administrative brains. Sometimes I could just watch him for hours. He was a master of his craft, yet he made it look so ridiculously simple. And business. Business was good.
Thanks very
We
much.
could do nothing wrong.
The business expansion loan. They've approved it. I knew you could do it. We could double the size of this business now.
And that's exactly what we did. We started to enjoy the good life. Maybe we became complacent, or maybe it just wasn't to be. Either way, things started to go wrong. If I'd known what Graham was going to do that night, I would have stopped him. If there's a moral to be drawn from this story, and my father taught me to recognize adversity as my oldest tutor, it's this. For God's sake, use a deluxe iron and only Corgi-approved extension leads.
And now they're telling us they're going to close the road. I mean, we're a small village. We've only got one road coming here, and now they're going to close it. I mean, it's all very well if you haven't got a car, but I've got a car. How am I supposed to get out? Good game, eh?
Yeah, not bad. Should have let that goal in the end, though, like.
Yes. Why do you think that happened?
Back four lost concentration. We're running the offside trap right.
It's almost as if they weren't disciplined enough, isn't it?
Oh, that's it. They were dead scruffy as well.
They were, weren't they? What about our left back? Did you notice anything about him?
He was chewing.
He was, wasn't he? Excellent, well done. Look, I know this might seem a bit out of the blue, but I wonder if you've ever thought of becoming a teacher.
No, not really, no.
Why don't you come along to one of our meetings? No pressure.
No, I might do that.
You might want to wear something, casual, but hard-wearing. Perhaps in an autumnal colour. Rob, really glad you could make it.
Well, I wasn't sure.
No, it's very good you've come. I pride myself on being able to spot potential. I think you could go very high in our organisation. I think you could be a deputy headmaster. At the very least, head of English.
You're right, I suppose.
Ah, you're Rob, aren't you? The one who doesn't like chewing. That's disgusting. 10 out of 10. Glad you could come tonight, Rob. Our leader, the head of Teacher 18, is here. He's going to speak to us.
He's going to speak?
Oh, yes.
Teacher 18.
I'd like to talk to you today about bicycles.
Brilliant. He's doing his bicycle speech.
Some of you seem to think that it's very clever.
I mean, They're calling it a formal declaration of war, but what it amounts to is, Tuesday lunchtime, whether we like it or not, and I quote, "A small tactical nuclear device will be exploded in the center of your village." I mean, apparently we can like it or lump it. It's a nuclear bomb. I mean, I just don't know how we're expected to cope.
Welcome back to the Armstrong and Miller Show. My name's Craig Children of The Independent on Sunday. I'm joined, as ever, by Martin Bain-Jones of the Daily Telegraph.
Or maybe shortly to be Marty BJ of The Sun.
What?
Yes, didn't I tell you? They've offered me a bazaar.
Oh, right. What, the showbiz thing? You're not remotely showbiz.
Well, it's never stopped anyone in the past, has it? All you have to do is be able to hold up a pest celebrity for long enough for a photo to be taken. You can't have got the job.
What? So you're going to do it, then?
I'm not sure. I know there's an element there that I find a little bit sort of scary and intimidating, you know. They're all in the year above me at Oxford.
Oh, hello there. We're launching a new chocolate bar. Would you like to try one?
That's very good. Oh, I like that. It's delicious. What's it called?
Armstrong.
Armstrong. What? As in art?
Yes, that's right.
Actually, is there anyone here from the company?
Yes. Rebecca?
Hello, yes. Hi.
Basically, I really liked it.
Great.
It's just the name, Arsebar.
Yes.
Sounds a bit like arse.
Oh, yeah. God, it sounds just like arse. It's even spelled the same. How did I let that one through? Oh, my God. It's going on sale soon.
I had a bit of an idea.
Yeah?
Why not call it Jupiter Bar?
That is brilliant. Jupiter Bar. That is fantastic. Jupiter Bar. Great.
Perhaps I should have walked away from it then. I needn't have ever got involved with the team at Minge Cola, or saved the launch of that scent they were going to call Man Fat. But instead, I found myself using my mysterious gift more and more.
Yes, I know it's a bit of a problem, but this guy will fix it.
Well, I've never heard of him.
Well, he's come from nowhere, but he's the best.
Ah, so, gentlemen, what seems to be the problem?
Well, it's our new car. The thing is, we were going to call it the Hatsuboshi Wanker.
So, can you help us? Give me a minute. How about the Hitsuboshi Neptune?
Yes, that's it. That's it. That's it. Brilliant. Brilliant. How can we face it?
I was getting phone calls from all over the world. Everyone wanted to know my secret, but with each success, the moment I dreaded came nearer. The moment when my inspiration would run dry. And I knew they'd soon forget the man who saved the world from wearing goggle jeans.
Such a shame they have to swear. Bless you, darling. I'm sure that's part of the joke.
Bit of sad news. Seckworth Shotokan Karate Club had to cancel the gangbang display. That's a shame. Very much enjoyed last year. Mrs. Walworth from the Home Economics Department had volunteered again this year. That was very kind of her, but sadly, their services will not be required.
I can't stress enough how important it is we work as a team on this one. What we're dealing with here is a killer with a very real hatred of the police service and everything it stands for. Excuse me. D.I. Stanley. Yes, sir. Just briefing them now, sir. Any questions?
You didn't say goodbye to whoever it was you were on the telephone to.
Didn't I?
Yeah, you didn't.
1 second. Wilkins. Stanley here. Yeah, apparently I hung up without saying goodbye. Just wanted to apologize, sir. Absolutely. Oh, bloody hell, I didn't even dial that time.
Hello, Trevor. Worried you're running out of planets to name products after?
Yes. How did you know?
Oh, I know a lot about you, Trevor.
You mean you?
Yes. It was me who placed my first book of the solar system by your toilet.
See. But what do I do now?
Why don't you take a butcher's hook? Like that.
My first book of big cats. Brilliant. Jaguar, puma, lynx, cougar. This is gold dust. And this is... But my mysterious benefactor had gone. And as I hold this new treasure in my trembling hands, I can only guess at the riches it'll bring me.
I still think we should call it something kooky, like, flaps.
No, that doesn't sum up the full range of knickknacks we'll be selling. I think we should call it Jap's Eye.
No. Call it leopards. Yes.
I'm informed, very sadly, Neil Diamond and Tony Curtis are not going to be able to announce the cake competition. Once again, I'm afraid Neil Diamond, Tony Curtis not going to be able to be here to announce the winner of the cake competition. So bit of a bit sad news that their appearance here last year was very much enjoyed, obviously, but we'll struggle on.
Alistair, wait a minute. Morning, Nick. I've got for ages. Have a nice weekend. Yep. Me too. Listen, I don't suppose you've got any spare ideas for this meeting?
No, I haven't.
Go on. Just a spare idea. You've always got loads.
No, Nick, not this time. You've had the whole weekend to think about it. Why don't you just do some work?
Yeah, I will. Go on, just one little idea.
No.
Alistair. Nick. Bad news, I'm afraid. The latest figures from Jodrell Bank confirm that the comet is definitely going to impact in Britain.
Well, I've come up with 3 possible contingency plans. I don't know if anyone's got anything better. They're all outlined in this document.
Good, that should save some time. Nick, what have you got for us?
I didn't really have much time over the weekend to give it any thought.
You were briefed on Thursday. You've done nothing.
Well, I did have one sort of thought.
Well?
I thought maybe something nuclear. Like a bomb.
What's the matter with you? You were told at the briefing we don't have any means of launching anything to the required range. What do you think this meeting's about?
Excuse me, sir. I think Nick might be referring to the RX-100 missile project. We mothballed it in '89, but given recent advances in rocket fuel, I'm confident the RX-100 could do the job.
Well, Nick, is this the missile you mean?
Yeah, the RX one. Yeah. What he's talking about.
But what about the damage from the debris?
Good point. Nick?
I don't think that'll be too bad.
That's right, sir. The RX-100 has a huge range. The impact could be as distant as 30,000 kilometers. I really don't see debris being a problem at all.
Yeah, that's right.
Good. Let's get on to it straight away. Nick, looks like you've done it again. Thanks.
And so the moral of this story is, I actually haven't really had time to think the moral through. Mum and Dad statements before.
Okay, Jim, why don't you have a go at answering this one?
Don't know anything about it, sir. I'm not interested.
That's okay. Tell you the truth, Jim, I'm not all that interested in Pythagoras either. So what are you interested in?
Nothing.
Must be something. Come on, Jim.
Well, I've got a badger.
Hey, don't laugh. Why is that funny? Where'd you get your badger, Jim?
I found him at the side of the road. He'd been hit by a car.
Was it injured?
Well, yeah. It had broken its legs. So me and my dad bound it up and...
Tell you what, Jim, why don't you come up here and tell us about it? Yeah, come on. This is really interesting. So, did your badger get better?
Yeah, he's almost fully recovered. The trouble is, he's so used to me and my dad. It's almost like he's tamed. So...
Right, fuck off.
What about my badger, sir?
It's lunchtime, I'm starving, fuck off.
Why don't you curl up with the horoscope, darling? It's nearly over.
You don't want to go believing all that nonsense, darling. You don't need Mystic Meg to tell you you're a wonderful, fragile little piece of fluff.
I'd been summoned to the house by Jonathan. I'd been cautious about coming. We'd never been what you might call friends. But finally, curiosity had got the better of me. What could he want?
I will not sit by and watch you destroy Angela. Look at you, you're nothing but a gigolo. You're using her, Ginger. You're sucking her dry.
Yeah, Andy, you're right.
This I hadn't expected. My romance with Angela had been public for some time and, I thought, generally approved of.
How much? What would it take for you to leave right now? 20,000? 30,000. I'll write you a check out this minute. Perhaps you prefer butchers for threshers.
What am I? Hey!
It was true that my relationship with Angela had begun on a mercenary footing, but I now held genuine feelings for her.
I've heard enough. I should never have listened to you, Jonathan. You're just jealous of what Ginger and I have. It's something pure, something true.
But he's using you, Angela. I'm afraid you leave me no choice. This is Ginger in Martinique. This is Ginger at Carrie Fisher's place in Aspen. This is Ginger in New York.
Stop it, Jonathan. I know all about this, and I don't care.
But he's sponging off you.
Is he? What does he really cost me? £5 for the off licence. The occasional first-class ticket to Nice. Carpets cleaned a little more frequently. That is nothing compared to what he gives me. Since Big Jock fell off the house, there has been a void in my life. Ginger has filled it.
Jonathan's efforts to sully me in front of Angela had failed. A celebration was in order.
I'd give a stunt thing for the guy.
Ginger, I'll go and fetch my checkbook.
Next on 4, Human Nature Under the Microscope, as we reel off another length of big hose.
All my family are circus performers. My mum and dad originally came from the Czech Republic. Kidding. But they all died in this huge trapeze accident in a big top. Yeah, this has been our toughest week, definitely. And the section of the crowd that they fell into was all the rest of my family were sitting there. My grandmother and all my aunts and uncles.
Oh my God.
But all our secrets have come out in the wash, as it were.
Hang on though, who sent those biscuits then? I thought that was your mum.
It was foolish of me to think I could get away with that.
You know, I'm just really concerned that, you know, about how we're being portrayed, because obviously there have been 1 or 2 incidents where, you know, we've done things, perhaps, you know, we've behaved in sort of, and if those things were cut together in a certain way, it's the fight I'm worried about. And the knife, I didn't know. I didn't know we weren't allowed to bring knives.